and you see immediately the power of video on YouTube. People come to YouTube with an intent, so they are prepared to watch longer video. On Instagram and Twitter, you want to keep your videos short, while on Facebook you can get away with slightly longer videos. But they have to be snappy to grab people's attention when they scroll through their newsfeed. Optimizing your videos. A very important aspect of using YouTube for hosting your videos is optimization of your videos for search. Optimization of your video is different on Google than it is on YouTube. Let me explain this. There are many topics you need to think about when you want to optimize your video for search. You need to think about keyword research, creation of your videos, optimizing for YouTube, optimizing for Google, setting up your YouTube channel, and promoting your videos on and off YouTube. Keyword research. It is always good to use tools for your YouTube keyword research. There are plenty of tools around. Some are free, some are freemium, and some are premium. My 3 favorite tools, and yes, they are free, are YouTube Suggest, Tubebuddy, and YouTube Analytics. YouTube Suggest works like Google Suggest. It gives you suggestions based for the words you enter. The results you get are based on the volume of searches for the words you searched for. I love Tubebuddy. Tubebuddy is a Google Chrome plugin, and it gives you analytics for each video that you play. It's a great way to spy on the videos of your competitors. It also gives you a list of all the tags that have been set for the video you're watching, and you can get lots of ideas by analyzing these tags. YouTube Analytics has a completely new interface. More about this later. You can check the traffic sources and get an overview of the keywords that you already rank for. As with SEO for your website, SEO for your video starts with keyword research. But bear in mind that keyword research for YouTube is totally different than keyword research for Google. For example, if I search on Google for cute cat, I will get fewer and completely different results than when I search for cute cat on YouTube. You also need to be aware that only 20 to 25% of your video views on YouTube come from search on YouTube and Google. The other 75% comes from the promotion of your video on organic and paid channels. Creating amazing videos. To get your video high up in the search results of YouTube, you also need to have an amazing video. YouTube will check various aspects of your video, and the higher you score, the higher you will rank. YouTube looks at session time, audience retention, total watch time, engagement level, and click-through rate on your videos. Here you get some useful tips on how to make video amazing. Session time is how long viewers spend on the YouTube platform after seeing your video. Create long videos to optimize session time. Audience retention is a very important metric. You need to check for each video the amount of time that people watch your video. If most people drop off or close your video after 5 seconds, you know you have a problem with getting people's attention. This is good knowledge that you can use to program your video. It's also good to look for the peaks and the troughs in the audience retention. The best videos use pattern interrupts to keep people's attention. A pattern interrupt is something unexpected that happens in the video, like change in music or volume or an unexpected visual interruption. Engagement is about how many people like, comment, share and subscribe to your videos. Make sure you ask for engagement in your videos. The same applies to click-through rate, the number of times people click on a call to action. Ask people to follow up on your call to action. Optimizing videos for search on YouTube and on Google. To optimize your video for YouTube search, you must go into the YouTube Studio app and set the title, the description and the tags for the video. Make sure you use your keywords in the title and in the description, and even say it once or twice in your video. It is also important to upload a transcript of the video. YouTube will do an automatic transcript of your video, but there may be misinterpretations or typos. For this reason, YouTube will only include a transcript in the search index when you upload your own transcript file. There are apps on the internet that will allow you to convert a video or audio file into a text document. We will go into the mechanics of optimizing your video in the YouTube How-To module of this course. There are ways that you can give YouTube a little push in featuring your videos in the search. Remember your own experience when you search for videos in YouTube. You look at the title and the thumbnail and the description. The better they are, the more likely you will click to watch the video. Think about this. Make sure your video title is very powerful, your thumbnail stands out, and your description speaks the language of your audience. Optimizing your videos for Google search is a slightly different kettle of fish. A golden tip is to search for your potential keywords in Google before you decide on it. If there is no video in the top 10 of the search result, try another keyword. Remember that the top 3 spots in Google's organic search results get 55% of all the clicks. Another very important aspect to getting your video in the Google search results is to get backlinks for your video, which means to get other websites with a high reputation linking back to your video. Build authority with your YouTube channel. YouTube can also be used as a social media channel. You do this by setting up a YouTube channel. Videos that are published on an authoritative YouTube channel with an active community will rank higher than the same video on a new channel. When you create your YouTube channel, you need to think about standing out with your branding and your channel header. Maybe add an animated logo and make sure the About page description is complete. It is also important to create playlists and optimize those playlists with your keywords. Playlists are a great way to organize your videos on your channel, and they make it easy for your customers to find the videos they are looking for. A very important indicator of the success of your YouTube channel is the number of subscribers. More subscribers mean better performance of your videos. Boosters can help you grow subscriptions to your YouTube channel. Make sure you activate the channel trailer, which is the first video people will see on your channel. This is your channel promo and is a great way to make a first impression with your viewers. I'm sure you've seen the videos on YouTube where the presenter asks people to subscribe at the end of every video. They even point with their finger to the section on the screen where you find the call to action button. To be honest, if somebody takes the effort to watch the whole video, they are very likely to subscribe. And finally, make sure you link to your YouTube channel from your website. Promoting your videos. Now that we've optimized your video for YouTube and Google, we need to schedule and promote your video. Here are a few things you need to take into consideration. You need to think about your audience. You need to think about how to promote your videos, and you need to think about your publication schedule. Let's look at these in a bit more detail. Episodic videos. A very good way to grow your subscribers and to build reputation for your channel is to publish episodic videos. From a sales perspective, it will take multiple contacts with a prospect before they buy your product or service. If you can hook them into a series of videos, then you will bring your audience back to your brand and you will become more credible every time they come back. I love how Michael Stelzner from Social Media Examiner publishes the Journey video series, a video series for social media marketing professionals where he shares his company journey on becoming one of the leading social media news portals. The key benefits of a video series are that your viewers will come back if they like your content. and they are more likely to subscribe to your channel, and it will help you build trust and users. It will increase your return users. It will increase your page rank and therefore lead to a higher position in the search on Google and YouTube. Another key benefit of episodic videos is that you can create the episodes in batches and then schedule them for publishing later. Creating Tentpole events videos. Another type of video that audiences like are videos for Tentpole events. A Tentpole event is a recurring event in the year, like Valentine's Day, Ramadan, or a big exhibition that you will sponsor later in the year. Tentpole events are characterized by pre-buzz, the event itself, and post-buzz. The level of engagement takes the shape of a tent. That's why we call them Tentpole event. Make sure you plan your distribution and promotion of your content by using SEO, social media, and email marketing. Work with an event diary so you can plan your video campaigns around the Tentpole events during the year. Videos for Tentpole events can be repurposed in other formats like infographics or photo posts. This is a great way for widening the reach of your campaign. One note of caution though, make sure that your Tentpole event and your campaign work well across different cultures. Scheduling your videos. Particularly when you run campaigns around events, it is very important that you schedule your videos for publication. You can do this on YouTube when you upload your video, or you can use tools like Tubebuddy to schedule your videos on multiple video platforms. Make sure you capture the ideas from other people within your organization. Organize a brainstorm with your colleagues and create a library of ideas, campaigns and events. Use YouTube to check if any of these ideas have already been implemented. And use a collaboration tool like Trello to capture, share and edit your ideas. And when your ideas turn into videos, schedule the video production and the publication of them. So here are the key takeaways for this lesson. Video is the lingua franca of business communication. If you are not adopting it in your digital marketing strategy, you're missing out on many opportunities to engage. YouTube is the second biggest social media platform by monthly active users, confirming its leading position as a video sharing platform. People are tired of businesses telling how good they are. They want to see amazing stories that allow them to discover this on their own. The most popular type of videos are product reviews, how-to videos and vlogs. Optimization of your videos start with optimizing them for search on YouTube and on Google. Episodic videos and Tentpole events are great to amplify your videos. Gaining exposure and measuring impact. Having your video on YouTube doesn't make you a YouTube star, nor does it make you successful in developing your brand or a community. It takes a lot more. The best video channels on YouTube have amazing videos supported by integrated campaigns leveraging all channels. Video marketing is like the law of marginal gains. Many small improvements make a huge impact when you put them all together. This works in sport and it also works in your digital marketing. Spread your video as wide as you can, creating as many touchpoints if you can. And once that's done, the viral nature of video will start doing its magic for you. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand how to embed a YouTube video, explain the importance of influencers for your video, differentiate the different types of YouTube ads, create the right video for the right customer, and identify the key metrics for your videos. Video marketing is a central part of your digital marketing strategy, and the same rules and concepts apply. You can promote your videos through owned, earned, and paid media. In this lesson, you will learn how to use your existing website and social media sites to promote your videos and how to work with influencers. You will also get an overview of how to use YouTube advertising to promote your videos. And finally, you will learn about how to measure the success of your videos and the tools you have available to do this. Introduction to media platforms. There are 3 ways you can promote your videos. It's the digital marketing trifecta. You can promote your video through owned, earned, and paid media. Owned and earned are mostly free. Paid is paid advertising. The big advantage of paid is that you can influence the reach of your videos. The more you are willing to spend, the further your videos will reach. Owned media includes your website, your blog, social media profiles, email, and your social pages. Paid media include pay-per-click advertising, display ads, remarketing, retargeting, paid social, native ads, and paid influencers. Earned media are things like reviews, media coverage, guest posts, mentions, social shares, and influences. Many businesses now understand that promoting your content is pay to play. The combination of owned, earned, and paid campaigns will nowadays give you the biggest bang for your buck. The sweet spot these days is in the converged area, where you leverage owned, paid, and earned media in combination for the promotion of your videos. Here is a good example how to use converged media for your videos. The power of YouTube is that it accelerates the virtuous circle that connects your owned, paid, and earned media. For years, Pringles has been running the flavor stacking campaign. The concept of stacking different flavors of Pringles to come up with new tastes has inspired thousands of people to try it out. Here you see a video on the Pringles YouTube channel with the Super Bowl video. This is owned. The article on the Adweek website who writes about the campaign is earned. And the YouTube ad in the form of a bumper ad that features across YouTube, that is paid. Promoting owned videos. So let's look at video promotion on the sites or places that you own. We're talking about your YouTube channel, your website, your social media channels, and potentially other video platforms like Vimeo, Dailymotion, or MetaCafe. An important concept on YouTube is that you embed your YouTube videos on your website, which basically means that when people watch a YouTube video on your website, it will count as a view on YouTube. And don't forget to use email to promote your videos. And why not add your YouTube channel to your email signature? I love this quote from Tubular Insights. A video's life on YouTube is just the beginning, and embedding gives it a life outside YouTube. In fact, almost every popular video on YouTube was first made famous by embeds on the web. So let me show you how to embed a video from YouTube. When you click on the share button under the YouTube video, you get a range of options to share the video. Click on the embed option and that will show you an iframe HTML code that you can paste in the HTML of the web page where you want to show the video. After you're done with that, the video can be played on the web page and each view will be added to your YouTube views. YouTube channels. One of the most effective ways of promoting your YouTube video is through setting up your own YouTube channel. Your YouTube channel is your home base on YouTube. It's the place where people can watch all your videos within your branded environment. It helps you build credibility in your target market, and it makes people want to come back to see more of those videos. And it gives you the opportunity to build a community of subscribers with subscribers to your YouTube channel will give you a higher reputation in Google and YouTube search, which means that you will show up higher in the search results when people search for the keywords related to your videos. From a business perspective, your YouTube channel is a great place to drive viewers to your website or your other social media sites. There are various areas on your YouTube channel that you can control. At the top you have your branded YouTube banner and your logo. Besides your logo, you will see the number of subscribers to your channel. You can also see that on the right-hand side on the subscribe button. Below your logo, you have your featured video, which can be different for first-time viewers and for returning viewers. This is great for driving first-time viewers to other videos on your YouTube channel. Below your featured video, you find all the videos that you have uploaded on your channel. There are various ways you can present these videos, and you can create playlists to organize your videos around topics. On the right, you can feature other YouTube channels. This could be your own channels or channels from other publishers. In the YouTube how-to lesson, we will show you how to create and optimize your YouTube channel. Social media promotion. Another important channel for promoting your video is through your social media channels. Through those channels, you can reach additional audiences that can help you with the promotion of your video, particularly when they start liking, commenting and sharing your video. You have two options for posting your videos on social media. You can either share the YouTube link, which will drive people to your YouTube channel, or you can upload the video directly on the social media channel. Let's look at this in a bit more detail. There are pluses and minuses for each option, but our advice is to directly upload your video on each social platform. Facebook in particular doesn't like it when you add a link to a YouTube video. They want you to upload your video directly onto Facebook, and they will reward you for this by giving your video higher organic reach. The underlying reason is that they want you to stay on Facebook. And when you share a YouTube link in your Facebook post, it will drive you to YouTube away from Facebook. Another advantage of uploading your video directly on Facebook is that your video will play automatically in the newsfeed. But on the other hand, sound of the video will be off. So that's a trade-off you have to make between reach and making impact. But when it comes to SEO and search, YouTube is the winner. And on top of that, people that are on YouTube have a clear intent to watch videos, so they are more likely to watch your videos when your video shows up in the search. Promoting earned videos. A very fast growing area for promoting content, including video, is through influencer marketing. This means that people will promote your videos for free on their website. It's through individuals who share, like or promote your videos on their social media sites. It could also be an online or print publication who write about your video. Remember the article in Adweek about the Pringles tagging campaign we saw earlier? Or it could be through bloggers and other influencers who write blog posts about your content. By getting bloggers to write a blog and link to your video, you will get access to their subscribers, which will widen the reach of your videos significantly. And finally, don't forget the aggregator video sites like The Wire. Find those aggregator sites in your niche and they will send a lot of traffic to your videos. What can you do to make your videos appealing for bloggers, influencers and online publications? Here are a few tips. Create what we call citable video content. It means that you use research or quotes or analysis from high authority sources to underpin your video. They may make a reference to your video on their website or on their social media sites because you have used their data. An easy win is to publish a blog about your video and add sharing buttons so people can easily share the video on their social networks. Identify the publications you would like to get coverage from. Analyze what they write about and tailor your videos directly to their themes. And the same applies to bloggers and influencers. Video influencers, vloggers. A fast-growing area for brands to promote themselves is through vloggers. Video bloggers are known as vloggers. They connect with a global younger audience and publish videos on a variety of topics. They vlog about comedy, observations, or tutorials. They can get millions of subscribers, and some of them are global celebrities with an income of millions of dollars in advertising revenue and endorsement fees. This has not gone unnoticed of global brands. They saw big opportunities in leveraging the unique relationship that YouTubers have with their viewers, and a whole new form of advertising emerged called influencer marketing. Brands are prepared to pay big sums of money to YouTubers who in return integrate the brand's products and services into their videos. One of the leading travel vlogs are the Vaga brothers. Their income comes from promoting brands, and often their travels are being sponsored by the various destinations they vlog about. But in return, they offer a fantastic experience on their YouTube channel and in their videos. They cover all aspects of traveling, and their videos are fun. They collaborate with other YouTubers, and they use state-of-the-art equipment like drones. Let's dive a bit deeper into the business model of the Vaga brothers. They leverage all revenue streams they can get through YouTube advertising. Ads are shown before and during their videos, and they partner with brands to softly promote their products. And if you go to the Vaga brothers website, you will see they have affiliate relationships with brands, so they get a commission on the products that are being sold through their website. There is a trend that brands will go to micro-influencers. Instead of spending a lot of money with a few big influencers, they work with smaller, niche influencers with fewer followers, but this tends to be cheaper. Some other trends in influencer marketing are that brands are increasingly looking for long-term relationships with vloggers. And finally, there will be increased legislation in the relationship between brands and vloggers. Vloggers will have to disclose their relationship with brands that they are working with, and brands will increase their efforts to make sure that vloggers they work with have genuine followers. Promoting paid video. The paid promotion of your video is through YouTube advertising. YouTube advertising is now fully integrated with Google Ads, which means you can target viewers based on their search history, and you can measure every aspect of your advertising campaign within Google Ads, and you have better control over the ad experience on YouTube. In general, keyword advertising on YouTube search is cheaper than on Google search, and interestingly enough, the click-through rates on video advertisements is better. In other words, you can get a high ROI on your YouTube search ads. YouTube has three types of video ads. There are Trueview ads, pre-roll ads, and bumper ads. YouTube's Trueview ads have two versions, the video discovery ad and the Trueview in-stream ad. The video discovery ad shows up after a YouTube search, and the in-stream ads play before you watch the video you selected, and people can skip the ad after 5 seconds. Pre-roll ads are non-skippable and can play before, during or after the video. Bumper ads are 6-second ads that play before the video that people selected. To create your video ad campaign, you will go to the Google Ads account. Click Campaign and select Video. Make sure you link your ad account to your YouTube channel where your videos are hosted. Once you're in the campaign creation, you will set up things like campaign name, video ad format, budget, networks, location, language, device, scheduling, ad creative, bidding and the targeting. Using customer journey models. One of the golden rules of content marketing is that you create content customer at the right time. For your video marketing, this means you need to create videos that relate to the stage of the buying cycle the customer is in. And there are various methods for doing this. You can look at the awareness, push and pull model. In this model you go from a video to raise awareness, to a video specifically for your target audience, to a video that brings the human elements to the brand. Volvo Trucks is a classic example of this. One of the most popular ads ever featured on YouTube is the Jean-Claude Van Damme video in which he spreads between two Volvo trucks. This is a good example of an awareness video, and we can say that with close to 100 million people viewing the ad, they succeeded in their awareness objective. The push video is a more specific video in the form of a how-to or a Q&A. In this video they show how a new engine cuts fuel consumption. And finally, the pull video is an interview with a person who talks about how important it is to control emissions from trucks in the city of Gothenburg. Another approach in your video strategy is to put your video content in the context of awareness, consideration, intent and purchase. Each stage requires a different type of video, different length of video, different channels for promotion and different calls to action. Again, the Van Damme video fits perfectly in the awareness section of this table, where the second video fits in the consideration box. The interview with the lady from Gothenburg is a good example of a testimonial video that fits neatly in the intent box. Additionally, after you purchase the product, you may get how-to videos. In this case, how to stay in power with your newly bought Volvo truck. Measuring impact. There are many different metrics you can use to track the success of your videos. A number of them we have already discussed in the previous module. Depending on the stage of the buying cycle, you may want to track different metrics. Obviously, metrics like watch time and audience retention are very important when it comes to awareness. Traffic sources and playback locations can be relevant to check where your videos are most successful. Audience retention is a very important metric. It shows you how long people watch your video and when they drop off. You can see what parts of the video are exciting and what parts are boring. Subscriber rate is important for understanding how you grow your community, and social shares gives you an indication how popular your video is within your community. And to check engagement on your videos, you may want to look at social shares, comments, likes and dislikes. But from a management perspective, there are 4 metrics that really matter. They are brand lift, traffic to your website, conversions and ROI. Google Ads allow you to create a brand survey. One group of people will see your ad, another group of people won't see your ad. Google will then compare the data so you can measure the impact of your campaign on things like brand awareness, ad recall and brand interest. Website traffic is crucial in measuring impact of your video campaign. Do your videos generate traffic to your website? And what are the characteristics of this traffic? By using cards in your ads, you can drive traffic to specific pages on your website. And your YouTube Analytics gives you detailed information of how people interact with your video cards. This obviously leads to conversion tracking. Tracking conversions will help you in analyzing customer activity on your website, and it also allows you to optimize your bid strategy for your ad campaigns. Finally, your management will be interested in the return on marketing investment, or ROI. Your YouTube Analytics will give you enough data to measure this. Remember, ROI is a percentage and can be calculated by taking the revenue of your campaign minus the cost of your campaign divided by the cost of the campaign, and that times 100 to get a percentage. YouTube Analytics. YouTube Analytics has been completely redesigned. It's now more in line with Google Analytics and gives you extensive analytics on viewers, reach, interests, revenue, monetization, and so on. There are other analytics tools for YouTube as well. Social Blade tracks user stats for YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. vidIQ is a plugin for Google Chrome and gives you analytics on why your videos go viral and how to optimize your videos to get more views. And my favorite, Tubebuddy, which gives you analytics for any video that you are watching, as well as helping you to manage, optimize, and grow your own YouTube channel. So what are the key takeaways of this lesson? Video can be promoted through the digital marketing trifecta: owned, earned, and paid media. It is important to embed your YouTube videos on your website, so video views on your website will count as a view on YouTube. YouTube influencers are being used by many brands these days. They have large followings, and when you have them on your site, they can give you extra reach. There are many video metrics you can apply to your videos. The most important ones are brand lift, website traffic, conversions, and return on marketing investment. Gaining exposure and measuring impact. Having your video on YouTube doesn't make you a YouTube star, nor does it make you successful in developing your brand or a community. It takes a lot more. The best video channels on YouTube have amazing videos supported by integrated campaigns leveraging all channels. Video marketing is like the law of marginal gains. Many small improvements make a huge impact when you put them all together. This works in sport, and it also works in your digital marketing. Spread your video as wide as you can, creating as many touchpoints if you can. And once that's done, the viral nature of video will start doing its magic for you. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand how to embed a YouTube video, explain the importance of influencers for your video, differentiate the different types of YouTube ads, create the right video for the right customer, and identify the key metrics for your videos. Video marketing is a central part of your digital marketing strategy, and the same rules and concepts apply. You can promote your videos through owned, earned, and paid media. In this lesson, you will learn how to use your existing website and social media sites to promote your videos and how to work with influencers. You will also get an overview of how to use YouTube advertising to promote your videos. And finally, you will learn about how to measure the success of your videos and the tools you have available to do this. Introduction to media platforms. There are 3 ways you can promote your videos. It's the digital marketing trifecta. You can promote your video through owned, earned, and paid media. Owned and earned are mostly free. Paid is paid advertising. The big advantage of paid is that you can influence the reach of your videos. The more you are willing to spend, the further your videos will reach. Owned media includes your website, your blog, social media profiles, email, and your social pages. Paid media include pay-per-click advertising, display ads, remarketing, retargeting, paid social, native ads, and paid influencers. Earned media are things like reviews, media coverage, guest posts, mentions, social shares, and influences. Many businesses now understand that promoting your content is pay to play. The combination of owned, earned, and paid campaigns will nowadays give you the biggest bang for your buck. The sweet spot these days is in the converged area, where you leverage owned, paid, and earned media in combination for the promotion of your videos. Here is a good example how to use converged media for your videos. The power of YouTube is that it accelerates the virtuous circle that connects your owned, paid and earned media. For years, Pringles has been running the flavor stacking campaign. The concept of stacking different flavors of Pringles to come up with new tastes has inspired YouTube advertising. We have all seen them when we are watching videos on YouTube. Ads that show before your selected video plays, and you can skip them after 5 seconds. Or the promoted YouTube videos that show up in the YouTube search results. And this is only the tip of the iceberg. There are a wide range of opportunities for businesses to promote their products or services on YouTube. For publishers to make money through YouTube by allowing ads to be placed in their video. And for viewers who will get the best video served for what they are searching for on YouTube. Welcome to the exciting world of YouTube advertising. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to articulate the benefits of using YouTube advertising. Format for your campaign. Schedule, target and remarket your YouTube ads. Explain the concept of reserved media placements. Measure the success and optimize your YouTube ads. And ad format for your campaign. Schedule, target and remarket your YouTube ads. Explain the concept of reserved media placements. Measure the success and optimize your YouTube ads. And identify what it takes to get your YouTube ad approved. When you start advertising as a business on YouTube, it is important that you understand who the key players are. The viewer, the advertiser and the publisher. They all have a role in the YouTube advertising ecosystem. Then of course you need to know the various options you have in creating ads, targeting the viewers, measuring the results and optimizing your ads. It is important to integrate your YouTube channel with your Google Ads account, so you can use all the advertising and analytics tools Google has to offer. YouTube advertising. Key players. To get a better understanding of YouTube advertising, it is good to start with having a look at the 3 key players. They are the creators, the viewers and the advertisers. The creators are producers of the videos. The viewers are the people watching the videos and the advertisers are the companies that would like to reach the viewers who watch the videos of the creators. Here is a great video from YouTube that expands on this concept and introduces you to YouTube advertising.
Hi, my name is Samira and I'm a product specialist at YouTube. For many creators, turning their passion into revenue is an important aspect of the YouTube platform. I'm here to explain how ads work and debunk some of the myths that are floating out there. There are 3 key players when it comes to YouTube monetization: the viewers, the creators, and the advertisers.
The strength of the YouTube advertising model is that every player gets value from the YouTube ecosystem. Viewers get to see the content they want to see, creators get awareness for their videos and revenue through the ads, and the advertisers get access to the viewers who may buy their products. And it's important that YouTube feeds this ecosystem with new features for creators and new options for advertisers, leveraging the latest trends in online advertising. And all this in the context of not overloading the viewer with ads, which may annoy them and send them to other platforms. YouTube video ad formats. There are different formats of YouTube ads, and here you see a summary of all the different types YouTube can offer you. YouTube's main ad types are called Trueview ads. These are ads that play before or during a video and can be skipped after 5 seconds. Display ads appear on the right above the featured video list and above the video suggestion list. They run on desktop only. Non-skippable ads may be up to 30 seconds and can appear before, during or after the video. There are many other types of ads like overlay ads, bumper ads, mid-roll ads and sponsored cards. Sponsored cards are great to drive people to other video content on your YouTube channel. Trueview Ads is YouTube's main format for video advertising. It is based on the concept that you will only pay when somebody watches your ad. This is a great way for you to test your video ads and see which ones get the most clicks. And also, those people that click on your ad are genuinely interested because they had to click to watch the ad. It's a win-win. For the advertisers because they get genuine viewers, and for the viewer because they don't get bombarded with ads. There are two types of Trueview ads: in-stream ads and discovery ads. In-stream ads play before or during a video from a YouTube partner, and viewers can skip the ad after 5 seconds. The advertiser doesn't have to pay when a viewer watches 5 seconds or less, or when the viewer clicks on a card or any other clickable element in the ad. Discovery ads show in the YouTube search result pages in between other YouTube videos. They can also feature on the Google Display Network, and you only pay when the viewer clicks the ad in the search result page. Last year YouTube announced that it would also support vertical video ads. As you will see in the next module, there is a trend that mobile video content becomes more vertical oriented. Vertical video ads are more immersive and fit more natural with the way viewers use their mobile phone. It is great for businesses to deliver their message in a more diverse and concise way. This is a logical extension of the growth in stories on Instagram and Facebook. Scheduling, targeting, remarketing your video ads. Here is a short overview of how to schedule your video ads in Google Ads. When you are on Google Ads and select Create Campaign, the first decision you have to make is about your campaign objective. Depending on the objective you choose, you can select the video campaign type. The sales and app promotion objectives don't feature video ads. When you select video as the campaign type, you can then click the type of ad you want to run in your campaign. A new feature here is the ad sequence. It allows you to show the viewer a sequence of ads. This feature works for in-stream or bumper ads or a mix of both. Once you've created your campaign objectives, you follow the same process as you would for a standard Google ad. But because you selected video ads, there are a few specific selections to be made for YouTube. Creating a video ad in Google Ads has 3 steps: campaign, ad group and ad. I will focus on the specific video settings. In the campaign settings, you need to select which network you want to use to feature your video ads. This can be YouTube Search, YouTube Videos, or relevant video partners in Google's Display Network. Depending on the type of video ad you selected earlier, you may see different options. In the ad group section, you need to select the content where you want your ads to show. This can be set by keywords, by topics, or by placements. Finally, you need to make sure your ad is uploaded on YouTube so you can link to it in the Create Your Video Ad section. One of the big advantages of advertising on YouTube is the options for targeting. You can target viewers by demographics, by interests, by placements, by topics, by keywords, or by devices. The interest targeting is very detailed. You can go from the very generic to the very specific. For instance, through affinity audiences, you can select sport fans. One level deeper, you could select viewers like sport fans who are also marathon runners. And you can also target people based on their recent Google searches. It is also important to think about placements of your video ads. You can select specific YouTube channels, YouTube videos, or specific websites or apps on the Google Display Network. You can also select placements by selecting topics or specific keywords or devices. Another very popular targeting approach is through remarketing your video ads. Remarketing gives you the opportunity to show viewers personalized ads based on their past interactions with your video or your YouTube channel. You need to link your YouTube channel with your Google account, creating remarketing lists. You can do this through the Audience Manager in Google Ads. And there is a whole list of activities that you can select as the basis on which you want to create your remarketing list. These activities include viewed any video from a channel, viewed certain videos, viewed certain ads, subscribed to or visited the channel, added a video to a playlist, or engagement with a video like commenting, sharing or liking. Once you set it up in Google Ads, your list will be created and you can select the remarketing list in the targeting settings for your video ads. Placing reserved media. One feature you need to be aware of are reserved media placements. With reserved media placements, you can buy ad impressions at a fixed rate. This can be per 1,000 impressions or a fixed cost per day. But you need to be a regular advertiser to qualify for this. Google requires you to have a minimum spend on YouTube ads. By using reserved media placements, you get more control over your advertising spend, get higher visibility because it allows you to run ads on the YouTube homepage, which will give you increased brand awareness as well. Key performance metrics. Now that you have created your video ads and set it up on Google Ads, it is time to measure their performance. The success of your YouTube ad campaign is highly dependent on the objectives and associated metrics that you've set for yourself. Google has extensive reporting facilities for your ads, both in Google Ads and Google Analytics. The reporting tab in Google Ads gives you many video metrics that show you how your video ads are performing. And there are a lot of metrics you can choose from. They can be categorized in different groups. There are core performance metrics with details about views. A view is the number of times people watched your video. The most important ones in this group are view rate and average cost per view. Watch time gives a good indication on how long people watched your videos. There are also the click performance reports. Click-through rate is the number of clicks that your ad receives divided by the number of times your ad is shown. There are also reach and frequency reports, which give you details about unique viewers and video viewership, also known as quartile reporting. This will give you details about the percentage of length that your video is played. Make sure you use the reporting tab within your Google Ads account to give you all the required metrics to analyze your video campaign performance. Here are a few more metrics in relation to engagement. The YouTube engagement metrics give you interesting data about how people engage with your YouTube channel and your videos, like new subscribers, playlist additions, likes and shares by other people. It is also important to know how your ads appear on a web page in the video and display network. Google's active view metrics will give you data about viewable rate and measurable rates. As you saw earlier, there are so many things you can track, and it is important to focus on those metrics that are relevant to you. Here are 4 categories of metrics that you can track for your videos that can help you with this. You can find these under the drop-down in your campaign's interface. Views shows you the percentage of the ad that people viewed and how it gave you earned views or views on your other videos. The audience report will give you an overview of the likes and shares your video ads received. The other 2 are the view rate and the conversions. The view rate tells you if the creative and the message of your ad is interesting and entertaining enough for people to watch your ad. And finally, the conversions tell you if people click on any of the call to actions in your ads to turn them into leads. Optimizing YouTube ads. The success of your YouTube video ads depends on the ad itself and on your selections in the campaign and ad group settings. But there are a few tricks in optimizing your video ads. Check the Google Display Network results of your ads and see which sites perform poorly, and exclude these sites in your settings. People often decide to watch a video based on the thumbnail. When you advertise in the YouTube search result, it is very important that you use an outstanding thumbnail. Use cards to drive people to specific URLs. Create call to actions to drive viewers to your website. Add links to a landing page and promote your channel or other videos by creating a YouTube end screen. And finally, make sure you upload your own video transcription, because Google will only index transcriptions that have been uploaded for SEO purposes. Now that your ad is ready, Google will review it and let you know whether it's approved or disapproved. Google will not only review the video ad, but also the headline, the description, the keywords, images, the destination URLs. It takes usually 1 day for your ad to be approved or disapproved. During the approval process, Google will show you the status of the ad. Here is a list of the various options. It's either under review or eligible. Eligible means it's still under review but may show up on Google search pages. After review, your ad can be approved, approved with limited placements, or serving, which means that the approved ad is already appearing on YouTube. If you use extensions, there may be different statuses, from approved to approved with certain limitations. Your ad can't run if it is disapproved, not serving, or it has issues. Once your ad is approved, it will run based on the time schedule that you set for the ad. If it's disapproved, you will have to make the required changes and submit for approval again. YouTube ads best practices.
Barbecue Pringles? Pizza Pringles.
You made barbecue pizza.
Wow. Wow.
So, why is YouTube advertising so effective? Why are so many brands using YouTube ads? In general, there are 3 reasons for this. YouTube is the second biggest social media network and has a growing presence around the world. Second, YouTube advertising gives you many different options to present yourself to the viewers. And finally, with the YouTube targeting capabilities and the fact that the ads will run on mobile as well, enables you to reach the right audience with the right message at the right time. There's one point of concern, however. Some big brands are worried about their video ads featuring before inappropriate videos or websites that those brands don't want to be associated with. Think about terrorism or fake news sites. Google has the responsibility to its advertisers that they will prevent this from happening, but time will tell if they succeed in this. Here is a video that is a good example of how YouTube advertising can be used to launch a brand. In this case, Netflix in a particular market. And here are 4 more videos of how a variety of ads can be used to stand out by being creative in keeping the viewer's attention, by running integrated YouTube ad campaigns, and by making sure that you stay at the forefront of new advertising technologies like vertical video ads. So here are the key takeaways for this lesson. To get a better understanding of YouTube advertising, it's good to start with having a look at the 3 key players: the creators, the viewers, and the advertisers. One of the big advantages of advertising on YouTube is the options for targeting. You can target viewers by demographics, by interests, by placements, by topics, by keywords, or by devices. Remarketing gives you the opportunity to show viewers personalized ads based on their past interactions with your videos or your YouTube channel. YouTube engagement metrics gives you data about how people engage with your YouTube channel and your videos, like new subscribers, playlist additions, likes and shares by other people. To make sure YouTube video ads are safe